Welcome to my hometown of Kenton. My name is Leah and I'd like to tell you why I think Kenton deserves to be Manitobaville. Just like many other residents of Kenton, I grew up here and I think Kenton is a great little town. Although our population is small, our sense of community is strong. We are fortunate to have a main street lined with local businesses and community spaces. Kenton is a true small town where most people know each other and friendly waving is common when you're walking around town or driving out on the gravel roads. Many families have been here for generations, but we're also happy to welcome newcomers too. Kenton is a town where you'll see people of all ages come together to work and play. Agriculture is an important part of our community, so many of us live out of town. We're fortunate to enjoy rural living in this beautiful place. Kenton is home to many hard-working farm families, and we have lots of residents that work in the agriculture industry. Let me introduce you to a few people who are part of our community.
I'm Bobby Hunter. I've lived in Kenton since I was 3. That's about 14 years, I think. Just a few years ago we did this video, Manitobaville video, and I was actually the narrator. My voice is a little higher then.
Hi, my name is Bobby Hunter and I'm here.
I've grown up since then, but I still think Kenton is Manitobaville.
Hi, I'm Naomi and I have lived in Kenton for 18 years.
My name is Nicole Wilson and my family moved to Kenton 4 years ago.
My name is Devin Caldwell and I'm a kindergarten and yoga teacher and I've lived in Kenton my entire life.
My name is Chris Oback. I've lived in Kenton for 8 years, ever since I married a beautiful Kenton girl.
Hello, I'm Cam Hunter. I've lived in Kenton forever.
Hi, my name is Dennis Carter, Reeve of the RM of Wallace Woodworth. I've lived here for 62 years.
My name is Harmony. My name is Ellen.
I'm Margaret Sangster. I've lived in the Kenton community for 53 years.
We think Kenton is a perfect place to raise our young family.
Kenton's a special place to me. I've been here forever. We lived for 56 years. Everything's in the little town that we need.
There's many reasons I like living in Kenton, but what's most important to me is that my favorite people live here.
I think what makes Kenton so special is the sense of community. Like, you know everybody by their first name.
And it's been really enjoyable to be out in the fresh air and to enjoy country living.
And we get to have clean water too.
What makes Kenton such a special community are the people that live there. In my mind, when you have a community with so many people invested in making the community a good place to live, it really makes it a special place to be.
What I like the best about our community is all the small businesses that are involved in the area that support our agricultural industry. We're so lucky to have them.
The Kenton Memorial Hall is the hub of our little town. It's used for all sorts of community events and gatherings. If we are crowned Manitobaville, we would like to use the funding for our hall. Our project is twofold. We understand the importance of maintaining the hall, so volunteers have been making plans for renovations to ensure the hall can be used going forward. We also have a vision to landscape this beautiful green space outside the hall so it can be used as a community park. Dedicated volunteers have already been working on putting our plan into action, but securing funding can be challenging and time-consuming. Winning Manitobaville would be a great help in moving our plan forward.
The hall is the meeting place of our whole community. It's everything to us.
I think what makes the hall so important to a community is that everything happens there. Like, there's socials, weddings, sometimes funerals, July 1st celebrations, suppers.
The Kenton Memorial Hall is used for a variety of things and a wide range of user groups.
The hall is important in our community because it is the heart of our community. It's where everybody comes together and there's been a lot of memories made in the hall.
53 years, well, before 53 years, my first date with my future husband happened in Kenton in the hall. We went to a dance there and then we went together for several years. When I finished my nurses training, we got married, and I've lived in Kenton ever since.
We also have the KCE Enterprises that looks after all them. We have our meetings there, and a little organization. We have the seniors group that meet mostly during the winter and play some games and do some meetings and training for computers and various things to bring them along. The hall is also used by anyone needing a place to have a supper or lunch after a funeral is one thing they use them for. We've had weddings, we've had socials for a pre-wedding or a benefit for people if they've had trouble with something, and we've raised some funds with gathering people. And then just the plain fun of having people get together and have a good time and visit. So it's used by a lot of people, and it's very important to keep it maintained. And
Kenton Hall is very center, the heart, I guess, of the community. Most of the social events happen there, but it was built in 1946, and it was commemorated to the veterans who passed away in World War II. So that has made it very special to the community. We can't let it go because of that.
On a regular basis, we come together in the hall to practice yoga and hold special yoga-based events. For example, we put on Vino and Vinyasa back in the fall, where we raise money to support our local Legion and veterans. Pino and Poses for Paws to support rescue animals. And very recently, for the summer solstice, we came together to do 108 sun salutations, which is known as a yoga mala.
We have a play group in the hall every other Friday. There can be up to 40 kids in the hall running around Friday morning, enjoying getting together, getting to know each other.
The hall has hosted 4-H achievements, socials, sports nights.
Playgroup on Canada Day. Pancake breakfast on Canada Day.
Ensuring that our venue is in safe and good operating condition means that people will be able to use and enjoy it for generations to come.
The park will act as an extension to the existing hall.
A park behind the hall would be a great spot to add with natural components for kids to play, a path for walking or biking, a memorial garden for remembering those we've lost.
Our community has a lot of local musicians, and our park would host an area for them to perform.
As you've heard, our hall is very important to us. It is essential that we preserve this space where community members can come together to work and play. Here in Kenton, we will be working hard to maintain and improve our community hall, and we'd be grateful for your support in making our vision a reality. We know there will be many deserving applicants, but we all believe Kenton is Manitobaville.
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 Our Kenton is Manitobaville.
Kenton is Manitobaville.
Kenton is Manitobaville.
Kenton is Manitobaville.
Kenton is definitely Manitobaville.